Whoa.
What is this?
This sounds intense, dude. Holy cow. Chaos and madness. Dude, this music is crazy. Confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much despair. Is this the song of despair or what? There's a long trail of blood. Why is there a trail of blood if he got smashed? What the heck? Well, what? Is that blood? The body discovery announcement. Does that mean someone's in that press? Who? The only ones in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaito. It must be one of them. What? Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead? Oh, look. Do you see that slave? That's flipping Kaito's slave, bro. Those clothes. They're Kaito's. Then the one in that hydraulic press is... No, it's not possible. Wait, what if it was Kokichi and it's just his jacket? He put his jacket in there. Oh, wait, I have so many. Okay, let's just let the story play out. What is going on? What is going on? Looks like you have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the killing game is all about, after all. And so I will pass out the Monokuma file. Don't say you're getting bored of this, because things are about to get interesting. I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation too. Okay. Hold on. We have to investigate, so the killing game is going to continue? The killing game will continue? Who would have thought? Who suspected that? If the killing game is going to, is continuing, and Monokuma is still moving, then it means the mastermind, Kokichi, is still alive. What was that? If Kokichi is still alive, then that means that the one dead over there is... Kaito? No, that's not possible. There has to be some mistake. There's no way Kaito could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when... Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me. Calm down? How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is... I've seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore. It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about? More importantly, where's Kokichi? That's right. I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar. He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit. Let's split up and look for him. There's no stone unturned. No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away with this. Wait. We can't leave yet.
Okay.
We don't know for certain that dead body is Kaito. We haven't explored all the possibilities yet. If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? What are you saying, Kokichi? Oh, whoops, I just skipped that in a blink of an eye on accident. And if Kaito is alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit? Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead. I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember? And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exisals at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
No.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. And even if it is Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaito is the culprit.
Oh.
So, does that mean that the culprit is one of us? Wait, that's impossible. No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests that Kaito is dead, but I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe it. I can't believe Kaito is dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here with our own hands and reveal that truth in the trial. So, you want to continue the killing game? A class trial will be held either way, and we should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. It all starts there. There was an impressive detective through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. That's right, I have to do this, to keep my promise to Kaito. You're right, if the class trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate. But we already know the answer. But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope.
But
My main concern is how Kokichi will react. If we accuse him for being the culprit, if he just plays dumb and runs away, there will be nothing we can do. Junko. No, I don't think so. Junko and Enoshima cherished the killing game rules. So the remnants of despair worshipped her. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those. Then it'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial. Yeah, that's true. I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily? Literally.
well
That's sus. Well then, let's review the Monokuma file. Is it okay with you, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't have the person on it. The body was discovered in the accessal hangar. The victim was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. Dude, I'm loving the crazy music happening right now. I love how intense it is. It makes it more like like, can we just keep this music? That's it? That doesn't tell us anything. The identity of the victim is unknown? It doesn't even tell us that much? It doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and culprit are.
It's decided.
The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi.
No.
Wait, Maki. It's still too early to decide that. It's true that the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but Kaito told me. Don't worry, I'll do something about this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, I can't just sit back and relax. I want to believe in the promise Kaito made. I want you to believe in that with me. I refuse to investigate with you. Huh? What? Why?
You don't know?
You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaito, back in Gonta's class trial, not first. It was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. Maki turned her back to me and left. Maki. There's something about the air in here that's making me feel off. Is it the intense music that's playing? Maybe it's that. I don't know if the electro bomb is to blame or if I'm malfunctioning somehow, but I'm starting to feel somewhat sick. I don't feel weird at all. It's gotta be because the electro bomb. Kibo's an electronic appliance after all. Don't call me an appliance! I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. Kibo left the hangar, swinging side to side a bit. Then I think I'll start investigating too. Oh, will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want. No, you don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If the body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone else. Anyone messing with it. So it should be fine for us all to investigate by ourselves. Himiko left in a hurry. Everybody's acting flippin' weird.
Could it be?
I wonder if Himiko suspects who? Everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking? I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaito, but a third party, anyone could be the culprit. We were united towards hope before all this, but now we're split up. Could it be that's why Kokichi killed Kaito? To disrupt our harmony? Because if not, then what reason would he have to kill Kaito? Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for too. The reason Kokichi is going to hold this class trial might be to separate us. To separate us. In the end, we were all gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. If that's why he killed Kaito, then we're completely caught in his trap. This is all part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. We're split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. And we don't have much information to go on. The Monokuma file has been some help, but it's not enough this time. No point standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start. To solve this mystery and to find the truth behind it. I'm going to begin the investigation. I'll start here. Whoa! Oh! Banger, banger, banger! What the heck? Why is this such a banger? We're getting banger after banger. Everyone works together and they're all culprits, including Shuichi 100%. Everyone is the blackened. Yeah, this is an absolute jam. What the heck? This is crazy. Alright, I'm going to inspect every single piece of evidence here. Okay, well, we got the bit of clothing right here. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... I don't want to do it, but I have to raise the press to inspect the body. The hydraulic press is down and there's blood in the area. This hydraulic press is controlled by these buttons. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. I don't really want to do that though. We have to, Shuichi, we have to. These controls have the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it. I have to know. I made up my mind, took a deep breath, and pressed the button. Huh? It's not moving? I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move. Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found... the power cord is shut. I see, there's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was shut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. Dang. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be a clue there. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kiba tried before. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Okay. Next we have, I don't think it's going to be either of those actually. We got a washing machine. Let's see if there's anything over there. This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the sissels. It doesn't look like it's been used for a while. I don't see any clues. Okay. Let's see the trace of blood. Like, that's what's interesting to me. What is this, a blood stain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A swipe pattern as if it was dragged. It looks like it looks as if it was coming from the bathroom. This bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press, which means that it was not a death by press, you know what I'm saying? Or at least they were bleeding a ton before they even went to the press. What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaito's death. No, that's not... I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me, I'll give you afro hair with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything right now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Okay, let's try talking to Smoogie real quick. The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all. Yeah, it won't be much use to us. It's so useless. He probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. Oh. It's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and a peace of mind. Wow, he popped out! What a attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared fewer times than the plain Jane Tsumugi over there. That's actually funny because I've noticed how the girl literally has barely any lines. I'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know? Advertising? What advertising? Ignore it. Just focus on the investigation. Yeah. Okay, I don't think... Oh, an operation panel, okay. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and the electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. Okay. I think that's it for this room, then, so I think we're good to go to the toilet. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it... No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Shuichi is on the outside of that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here. No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Oh! Someone got whacked with something. A crossbow? This is one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Because someone got flippin' shot with it, that's why. Okay, the crossbow arrows. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom, 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? Jeez! Blood on all of them? Okay, let's see the traces of blood. What if the body is actually Mukuro Ikusawa? That would be funny, actually. Mukuro Ikusawa. I can't even... Us. Are you still here? Us? Are you still here? Hello? She knows the whole thing of the Mukuro Ikusawa. Us, hello? Are you here? She must have left. But she knows the whole spiel, you know, the one that they like say like 5,000 times, like Mukuro Ikusawa. The blah 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 blah. I forget the whole thing now, but she remembers it. A puddle of blood in the center of the room and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Okay, let's take a look at this black case. Mukuro Ikusawa, the 16th president, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Yes! That's exactly it. Yes. The thing that they love to... Oh my goodness. That's what they were missing in the second game and the third game. They needed something that they repeat 5,000 times at the end of the game. Holy cow, that thing was repeated over and over. It was ridiculous. This case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. That was Kaito's most loved catchphrase. It was. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Okay. Let's check out this little thing, this little glass bottle. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely, but I can see the word poison. And if it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. Oh, snap. Okay, are we done? I looked at all those things. Wait, there's some things that I should investigate here. What? I'm like, what do I... Oh, the window. A small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. It's a small window and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here. I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Ah ha ha ha! Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloodied arrows. These arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are they all bloodied? Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone shot it at somebody? And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? That is interesting. There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. I swear they repeated the speech like... I get the joke. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I was like, was that Accessal always there? Should I investigate an Accessal? There's an Accessal right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Oh, here he is. Huh? The hatch is open? How strange. Only the Monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Only the Monocubs can open the hatch? Normally, the Monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the Accessals. Normally being the keyword. Because the electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. An electronic lock on the hatch that only the Monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the Monocubs can control the Accessals. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the Accessal. Okay, is that it now? Nope. Okay. Let's see here. What else? There's another Accessal back here. The red Accessal is completely still. Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart. No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the Monocubs or Kokichi. Yeah, so it's just a pile of scrap then. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he would move it at any time of the eek! Why didn't you say so sooner? That is if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the Accessals, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Is that why they're all down? Because he got flippin' crushed? Oh, the painting machine. I didn't look at the painting machine. It looks like a machine used to paint the accessals. It smells kind of like paint thinner. It looks like the same as before. Probably not related. Oh, never mind. Okay, then what else? You love that the bottle of poison was, the label was just poison. Like, thank you so much for making it clear, literally. That's how it always is in cartoons and shows and whatnot. It's just like, poison! Look at this poison! It's just poison. What else am I supposed to... I literally looked at everything, bro. Do you want me to look at the hydraulic press again? I think it's the same thing. Can I talk to... Oh wait, not the washing machine. Can I talk to Himiko yet? What else is it wanting me to look at? Okay, nope, she doesn't want to talk to me. Okay. Maybe I should look up at the ceiling. Anything? Anything over here? Accessible red, accessible green. Operation panel. Washing machine, painting machine. Operation hydraulic press. Bit of clothing. Traces of blood. Like, what else do I look at, bro?
That's true.
I think there's still something to investigate here. What? Do I talk to Sumugi again? The culprit is probably, but I'm worried for the no. Literally, where do I look? I'm confused. The operation panel again? No. I looked at the operation panel, okay? Okay. I looked at the accessible green. I looked at the accessible red. I went inside the bathroom and said that there was nothing else in there. I looked at this washing machine, the painting machine, the operation panel, the hydraulic press, and then the bit of clothing. And then the trace of blood. And then I talked to both of the girls. Literally, what else do I have? Do I have to look at the floor more? Is there something... I literally don't know. I'm so confused, dude. Should I look at the bit of clothing again?
No.
What's this? Oh wait, the sleeve has a single small hole in it. A hole in the sleeve? What could this be? Okay, there we go. That's it. I suppose that's all the information I can yeah. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. Hope to find more clues elsewhere. Okay, here we go. That's about all I can investigate in here in the hangar. There's still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. Okay, sounds good. Let's go. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb. I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. The hangar shutter. The security alarm here. To go off. We had to use the electro bomb to disable the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb though. Even if it's called the electro bomb, it jams the electronic signals by scattering the particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any of the electronic devices in 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them, so I need to use them carefully. If you guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there are 3. No one was stolen but Maki, but what by the other two? What about the other two? Shutter. Let's look at the control panel that controls the electronic barrier. Wait, what the heck? Protects the hangar. We hit it with the electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck with something sharp. What it could be? Oh wait, how were they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? Maybe they weren't. Hey Kibo, do you have anything to say? I know I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi. I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo. Hey Kibo, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar the last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the Exisal returning to the hangar. Yes. You said the Exisals could pass through the alarm system and barrier in the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the Exisal, I saw someone heading toward the hangar. You saw someone? I saw Himiko.
I was in my lab, trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag. A black bag?
Oh.
I...
At that time, I assumed she was going to examine things or play with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. Well, what? What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I wanted to expect her. True, it is suspicious. She said, you said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time? Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming, but not leaving. It has to be that black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but... Huh? What is it? The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever. So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Alright, that must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Okay, thank you, Himiko. That is sus. Oh, sorry, Himiko. Oh, wait, oh. It's a hidden. Oh. There's a hammer right here. There's an electro hammer here? But why? And this is out of power. It must have been pushed. But used for what? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly, so if you use it against an Exisal, it'll run out of juice just in one shot. Got it? If the electro hammer's power is expended, it expires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Okay, I remember the site I saw yesterday. The Exisals protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exisals should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them, too. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma. Oh, hello. Pay attention, listen up. Take heed, I say. Monokuma? It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. Huh? You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into an adult movie section of the video store. But you didn't need to sneak around because the Exissals wouldn't have attacked you. What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak? Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone's going there in the same... No, not that. I meant about the Exissals not attacking us. Oh, at that time, the Exissals were on autopilot and directed to only observe me. Their movements are more limited now that the Monokubs aren't around to pilot them. Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the Exissals were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focused on Monokuma? Why are you telling me all this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So, you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants, so someone else besides me knows this? Why would they share this information? That's all I can tell you. By the way, renting movies is so old school, it's more thrilling to illegally download them. It's like trying to get, to not get caught by a big game hunter while holding what? Okay, this information about the Exissals could be a clue solving this case. I should remember this. Okay. Anything else? Should I look at any of the Exissals? What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the Exissals are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control, but why would they focus on Monokuma? I don't think they'll have anything. Let's keep looking. Nothing else? Okay. Are we good to go? Did we do anything? I've investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. There's something else. So I did the pink one. What about the blue one? Okay. What about the yellow one? Okay, no. So none of the Exissals. What do I investigate? Maybe the window? This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through. That means the only way to get into the hangar is through the shutter. That's all I was concerned about with the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottom of the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads. I should also inspect the 3 Exissals that are... Bro, I just tried doing that. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Oh, now you want me to inspect them. Okay. But it wasn't fine before. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, let's just go. Let's see. Because it said the same exact thing. Okay, good. Never mind. Don't worry, Kibo. I'll trust you. Okay, so... now, let's go back. And we're just gonna want her lab and my lab. So let's see here. Let's see exactly where those are at. So the ultimate detective is here. So let's go up here. And then go into my little room. Right here. Ba-bam! That bottle of poison in the hangar, I need to confirm that it came from here. Okay. Let's check these small glass bottles. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know that these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only one dose, and each one only works on a specific poison. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Okay, what about the chemicals shelf? There are several bottles of poisons lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says strike 9 poison. This poison takes time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a small amount of this possible for, a smaller amount of this bottle for a reason. This must be a clue. Okay. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is concerning. None of these antidotes are for the strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean? Anything on the bookshelf? Case files lined up for me to read. There's nothing about them. Okay. Anything else? Is that it? Yep. Okay, boom. Now let's go to Maki's. Let's figure out where exactly her room is. Empty. Ultimate. Okay, no, she's not here. Here it is. Okay. Let's go. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everybody's here. Everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So we went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaito had them. Okay, well, let's check up on a few things. Let's look at the black cases. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the ones at the hangar. Their cases are for crossbows. The crossbows are inside but disassembled. It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. When I was here with Kaito before, there were 3 of them. And I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here, which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to unless Maki taught you. I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around, and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... No, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Really? Are you sure? Oh, I guess. Okay, never mind. It's not gonna let me leave anywhere, so let's just... Do I have to leave? Can I? Oh, I have to be in the hallway. I forgot. There we go. Let's go back, I guess. Okay, why are we going back here exactly? What could we have missed? I scoured this place, okay?
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, can you come with me?
Happened?
Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. Did someone plant something? He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kiba? Let's go to the toilet.
Hey!
Kiba, what are you looking at? Take a look at this. These are Kokichi's clothes? It's soaked and wrinkled, and there's no doubt they're Kokichi clothes. Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down in the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed down all the way. Well, duh, they're flipping clothes. What the heck? Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Yeah, we love investigating the same place again, but now there's new stuff for some reason. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them, but who would do that? Is something the matter? Please investigate. Okay. The ultimate detective. This has to be an important clue. Alright. I made up my mind. Grab Kokichi's soaked clothes and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. And another hole in the sleeve. This is about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press. I'm thinking it's Kokichi. Kiba, thank you. This is a very important clue. Oh, I'm happy I'll be able to help. But I must decline shaking that hand of yours. Your hands aren't clean either, though. But if Kokichi was the one that's crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy. You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Yeah, the way that he rejected to shake hands. What? After he just told us what he did? Okay, well, do I leave? Bye. Oh, no, I guess I don't. I guess I should talk to Maki over here. I haven't talked to her. Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? Are you trying to hide something? You and Kibo both look more refreshed now. Refreshing each other in the boys' room, even now you can't help yourselves, huh?
That's true.
This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. Okay, moving on. Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone. I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi? Huh? I mean, your face says you want to think that.
Plain to see.
But I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Of course. I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything. I know, you're probably right. Tsumugi has a point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. Okay. Oh, snap. You know what I want to happen? I want Tsumugi to be the killer, and I want her to, like, transform into this whole other character, and she's like, "Mwaha! You guys thought I was quiet this entire game, but actually I'm this, blah 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 blah." But that's probably not gonna happen.
That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone
Everyone,
who's absent
he said.
will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Let's see who's alive. Who's gonna come with us? Yes. Basically, that's what I want. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever is alive, will be there. At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Let's go. Yes, I would like to leave. I'm excited to see who. I bet Kaito's alive. I honestly think he's alive. I think having Kaito's clothes in the hydraulic press is just trying to trick us. I don't think he's flipping dead. Even though I don't really want either of them to be dead. Like, if it's Kokichi that's dead, I'll be like, dang. But, you know, he went out with a bang. If he is dead, that is. This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here. I bet Kokichi is already there. As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive. Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki.
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair. 6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. Wait, I just had a light bulb. What if Kaito and Kokichi are both dead under that hydraulic press? What if this is everybody? And then Monokuma will be like, "What are you guys talking about? All of the alive people are already here." And then we're gonna be like, "What?" Okay. Anyways, that is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us if it was Kaito? Come on, muscular Monokuma, lead the way. I know, my imagination is crazy. I would make this, if I was a writer of this game, I would make this game wild. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. This elevator is about to look empty. Empty. We had lost the will to live. Wow, this is empty. Holy cow. Knowing what we know about the outside world, but somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I'd suddenly stopped. I couldn't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival. Okay. A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this. Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts. Well, what's going on? What are you scheming now? It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming. This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated, not on my watch, you know? Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready. Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Bake it with fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. I don't know why I can't speak. Okay, yay. And once more, we face a class trial. I mean, it is a lot of blood. What if it's 2 people's blood? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone to grasp the hope on the other side of this youth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Yes. I feel like saving twice. Just to be safe, you know what I'm saying? Oh, on file against the mastermind, Kokichi, the students must survive the class trial without knowing the murderer or the victim. An unpredictable trial begins.